What's poppin', everybody? We're back with a new episode of Yo Ass Hungry Now. It's me, Jamal.
It's your boy, Donny D.
Donny D, back at it again. Today, we're gonna show you how to properly cook a steak. I see all you guys burning them, overcooking them, doing all these weird techniques. We're gonna see
stuffing them,
like
what
roll.
What the fuck is that?
All right, we'll keep it
Bring
simple
it back
for
to
you
basics.
guys. Back to basics. We're gonna show you how to do a nice sear in a pan, butter baste it, give you the best steak you ever had in your damn life.
A little marinade. We're gonna do a homemade steak spice. Maybe a little foie. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? A little foie gras, a little roasted garlic. We'll show you a lot today.
Awesome.
For the pièce de résistance, we got a 20-ounce Cowboy ribeye steak, straight from Alberta, because we're Canadian boys, if you didn't know.
One thing I want to show you selecting steaks. A lot of time at the grocery stores, you see it just red. All these beautiful little rippling lines throughout there, that's called marbling. You want that. That's just gonna hydrate and melt down to the steak, and you're gonna get the most beautiful, delicious, tender product.
Beautiful. We got chili, thyme, pink peppercorn, shallot, rosemary, bulb with garlic, 20-ounce steak, and a little olive oil. So I'm gonna start by breaking up this thyme, taking off some of this rosemary, gonna give the chili a rough chop. I got 3 cloves of garlic here, just gonna crush them. Gonna throw in a couple slices of this shallot here as well. Probably like 4 or 5 slices. The pink peppercorn, they're toasted up. Got a mortar and pestle. Just gonna grind it up a bit. Start with about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil here. Make sure it's nice and coated. Gonna rub that into the meat. Next I'm gonna get some of those pink peppercorns. Sprinkle them on top, on the back side. Want our meat nice and covered, every side. Gonna bring over the garlic and the chilies and the herbs. Gonna rub this into the meat on all sides. So here I'm just working in our herbs and garlic and chilies into the meat. It's gonna release some of the myosin so the flavors penetrate right into the center of it. Gonna put a little more olive oil on top of the steak. Perfect. Gonna hit it with our saran wrap. You can put it in a Ziploc bag if you'd like, but we're gonna saran wrap it, kind of push it all in there. Get it tight. Got the steak here. You're gonna marinate it for 4 hours. You can go up to 48 hours, but I wanna go past that. The flavors will penetrate the meat in about 4 hours, so that's what we're gonna do today.
Alright, so for our steak spice, first we're gonna toast 1/2 teaspoon of black peppercorns. Into the mortar and pestle they go. We're gonna break these ones down pretty fine. Just leave a little tiny bite to them. So next we're gonna toast 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of pink peppercorns, and 1/2 teaspoon of Fennel Seed. So we're toasting these spices just to release more aromatics and just give a more bold, dynamic flavor to our steak spice. So mortar and pestle goes. And here we're just gonna grind them up just slightly, just to break them up, just to blister them right there. So we're not gonna totally bring it down too much with mortar and pestle. We're gonna still leave some mouthfeel towards it and some texture. So we've added 1/4 teaspoon of Schezwan peppercorn. This is gonna add a little bit of numbing, tingling sensation to the spice. All right, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of smoked Maldon salt, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of granulated garlic. Give that a little mix, very slightly. There's our steak spice.
Now that our pan's smoking hot, I'm gonna season my steak liberally with salt. I'm gonna throw it in the pan. Time to flip. Couple tablespoons of butter in the pan. I got shallots, thyme, garlic, rosemary, bay leaves. Throw that in the butter. Our steak is done. I'm gonna put it on a resting rack with all of our herbs and garlic shallots and just let it rest for about 10 minutes. Foie gras.
These are 2 pieces of foie gras right here. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna score it, give it a little crosshatch. All right, so I'm just gonna season my foie gras, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. All right, we're gonna put it in a pan, medium-high heat, score side down. Sear it out, a little bit of that fat. Look at that. Some raw shallots and garlic. Just base that a little bit on the raw. That's all she wrote. We'll transfer this to our cutting board. All right, so we have our leftover Foie Gras fat. We're serving. We're just gonna toast a little bit of baguette in there. Time to carve up the steak. Look at that. That is just incredible.
Holy! Look at that steak.
So what temperature do you cook this one, chef?
Should be cooked to a nice mid-rare. We'll find out when we cut inside.
Our first roll, we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of our steak spice we made earlier, right on here. Little peek at here. Look at that mid-rare.
Gonna finish this with a little Maldon salt, or flaky salt, whatever you want to call it. Fleur de sel.
Awesome.
It's a fucking steak, boys. We're on different sides. What the heck? How to taste this steak?
All right. Yeah.
Can you cut me a piece?
Here we go.
Holy.
Look at that. It melts.
That's so good.
That's incredible.
It really tastes like marinade.
Foie. It's incredible.
Throw it on some bread.
The raw butter, by the fat. Delicious.
Shoot, I almost dropped it. Holy mackerel.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
If you're gonna try one of the recipes that you've seen so far, make sure it's this one. Phenomenal.
It's amazing. Wow.
You're not gonna cook your steak any other way.
That's how it's done. That's how
Holy
it's done.
shit.
Wow.
Good shit, brother.
Steak spice just
Pound it.
everything. Wow.
Thanks so much for watching this episode. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe because we got new videos every week. And that was another episode of Your Ass Hungry Now.
Thanks, guys.
Follow me on Instagram.
Foie Gras.
That's fucking fire, dude.
Sorry, my first.
Good shit.